I've recently been getting a lot of comments and questions from faculty about how best to narrate their PowerPoint slides that they already have available to them. And every faculty and staff in the College of Education Professional Studies has access to a PowerPoint 2013 or 2016 desktop. If you don't have the updated versions, just please contact me and we can make arrangements to update those. But also part of the 2013 and 2016 desktop versions is a free add-in called Office Mix. And Office Mix you can use in several different ways. Today I'm going to demonstrate how you can simply do a narrated PowerPoint, and you can also include a picture-in-picture if you would like. So here I am in PowerPoint. This is a very simple, just basic 3-slide getting started with OneNote at EIU PowerPoint, something I already had developed. So let's say that I want to narrate this so that I can put this online for my students to review. So here I have PowerPoint open, and if you look across the top, I do have a Mix tab. Now this is an add-in, so this needs to be loaded separately, but it is free. So if I click on the Mix tab, that will bring up the interface for me. And it's pretty simple. It brings up the ribbon, and what we're going to do is a slide recording, okay? We also can do many more advanced things. If we actually upload to the Office Mix servers, we can do quizzes with video apps and so forth. The other thing that I use Office Mix a lot is it's a free screen recording software. So you don't only have to record PowerPoints, you could screencast anything and record anything on your screen. And I often use Office Mix for that. I'm not going to go over every one of these, but the point of today's exercise, whenever I finish narrating this PowerPoint, I'm going to export this file to video. So the ultimate goal of this is to take this PowerPoint and turn it into an MP4 video file that you can either upload to YouTube or one of our Microsoft Stream channels here at EIU if you don't want to share it with the world and you want to only share it with your class. So that's a basic introduction to the ribbon. Let me go ahead and turn off my webcam here, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we're back, and you can still see that we're in PowerPoint 2016 in this case, and I am on the Office Mix tab. So if I go over here to my slide recording, over here on the far left of the ribbon, so if I click slide recording, that will open up the Office Mix slide recording feature, and you can see right now that I do have the webcam turned on. So you're seeing a preview of this webcam shot right here. However, I can, if I do not want to have that on, I can say no camera, or in this case I can go to a rear view camera since this is a Surface Pro. And then while I'm here, I also have digital inking capability, so I'm just going to select yellow for my ink color here so it'll show up a little bit better. Now I typically do like to have the webcam for at least the first slide, kind of for the talking head to introduce the PowerPoint slide. It just makes it a little bit more personal for the students, I feel. So after that, I typically turn off the webcam for the remainder of the slideshow. So here I am on the title slide. So to begin recording, up in the upper left-hand corner, I just simply click on the red recording button, and whenever I do so, it immediately begins recording. So this will be part of the video file. So let's go ahead and do that. So right now I am recording. I'm looking directly at the webcam as I'm talking. You can see on the left-hand side that it's counting the number of seconds that it's recording. But as I record, I can come down here, and I've already got my yellow ink color selected, but I can come down here and use digital ink. Now I'm using my mouse here, but I also have a Surface Pen, which is why I love the digital ink with this, because then I can come down here and draw the student's attention to something. So I can say, you know, be sure to check out our other videos at eiu.edu/ITC. Whenever I'm finished recording on this title slide, I just simply go up here and I click on the red square, and I'm going to purposefully look up to the left-hand side here. So you see my eyes go up here, and we're at 48 seconds, and then I just press stop. Okay, you can see that it automatically comes up and puts in a preview here. So I can come up here and preview this slide, so I can go back and see if this is acceptable for what I want to produce. So right now I am recording. I'm looking directly at the webcam as I'm talking. Okay, that looks okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the escape key here and get out of this. And I can move this around at a later time. Right now, that's fine for me. I'm just going to go on to my next slide, which is slide number 2 here. And I don't like to record the webcam all the time, so I'm going to say no camera. So I'm on slide number 2, which the title is What is OneNote? And I'm going to go up here, and once again, I'm going to hit the record button. This time it's only going to record my voice since I turned off the webcam. It says no camera. So I'm going to go up here and click the red record button. I am recording right now, so I'm going to use my arrow keys because I have animation here, and I can just walk through my PowerPoint. If I want to use digital ink, I can come up here, just put a little check mark, use an arrow key to go down to my next one, go on to the next point, and then point 4, and then I can come up here, and if I want to, I've got my digital ink pen once again. So you know, I really think it's important to use digital ink and annotation as you're giving, particularly for a video or a narrated slideshow, just to draw the student's attention to that. Now I'm still recording, and if I go up here, I can either stop this and then go to the next slide, or if I'm on a roll, I can continue, just hit this arrow, and I'm going on to the next slide. Now I want to pause my voice here at the end of this slide and the beginning of the next slide, just so it catches the transition. And here we are on our last slide. This is slide number 3, and once again I've got some animations here, so I'm just simply hitting the right arrow here to bring up this. So every single faculty, staff, and student at EIU has access to OneNote at EIU through the Office 365 account. It's cross-platform, great for BYOD. You know, just go through here and make your points. You're just doing the narrations, and as I said, if you want to come up here, you can change an ink color. So let's just go over here to blue, and then it's accessed through their Panther Mail account at eiu.edu. We're at 1 minute and 32 seconds right now, 33, 34, 35, so I'm going to hit stop. And then right now, you can see that I'm on my 3rd slide, but I can also preview this. It keeps my annotation there, so if I preview this, and here we are on our last slide. This is slide number 3. Okay, I'm just going to hit escape here and get out of this. So the nice thing about Office Mix is if you mess up on a particular slide, you can either immediately record, or if you mess up on slide number 2, you can go back to the previous slide and re-record just that slide. So that's pretty nice. Let me go back to my first slide, because if I go up here and say edit slide recording, let's see, was it this slide? I believe it was, because I had the webcam on. So I want to trim my slide recording. All right, so I know I purposefully at the very end of this, and I don't know if this will show up as I preview, but my eyes shifted away from the webcam and looked up in the upper left-hand corner as I was clicking this off. So let me go out here and play this for 47, 48 seconds. All right, that was the end. Try this again. Purposefully look up to the left-hand side here. So you see my eyes go up here, and we're 47, 48. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could drag this in and trim this off whenever my head moved a little bit, and you get used to this with a little bit of practice. So you can trim the end of that off, and if that's where you want to, we can preview this once again. To the left-hand side here, so you see my eyes go up here, and we're 47, 40. Okay, then it just cut off right there. I might want to maybe move that in just a little bit, and then trim again. Left-hand side here, so you see my eyes go up here, and then I'm just going to stop it there. I'm going to say okay there. So you can trim off the beginning and end. So that's kind of a nice feature. All right, so I've recorded these 3 slides. I'm going to close this out. Let's say I'm happy with all this recording, and I've got one final step to do here. We'll go ahead and stop the recording here and go to the next step for part number 2. Until next time, this is Tom Grissom. Keep on learning.